Coming to you live from date night in Manioc, waiting for our dinner reservations. So this is our first YouTube video together. Mr. Pittman, Mrs. Pittman.
She trapped me, y'all. Say no, just playing.
So I wanted to do an introduction video just for people that don't know us and for people that do know us but don't know how we met, which is a very funny story.
If you want the truth, holla at me. If you want the embellishment, she go for you.
Just to let you know, I definitely give the truth.
Well, pretty much how we met was we had a mutual friend. And me, my best friends, like we wanted to go paintballing. So we found out that our mutual friend was having to paint, like they was trying to do paintballing too. So we linked up together and we all went. That's how I met. This is Pittman right here.
She posted it on Facebook and I kind of said like, oh, can I go too? So get to the mutual friend's house. And he opens the door. So rude. Half-ass held the door open for me.
It wasn't even like that. I opened the door, but she had all this stuff in her doorway, so it wasn't enough room to open the door and like see you come in. I had to open the door and move out the way, like turn, like to go back so you can come in. Cause she had a stroller right there by the door. The door wasn't even open all the way.
And he still didn't say hello though.
I did. I said hi. She the one that walked in with the snooty attitude with her head up like, Cause
the nigga didn't say hello.
She introduced us. You said you went like this to everybody with one of these little waves like that.
Like, hi everybody.
And went in and started talking to her. So you can't put that on me. Anyway.
So from there we went to the paintballing.
We went paintballing.
We didn't really conversate during paintballing. However,
she shot me in the ass though.
He likes to say I shot him in the ass. I digress. You know what? I'm not gonna completely say I didn't shoot him in the ass.
That means she did.
But I don't know where I was shooting. Okay, it's paintballing, people. What I did was shoot and run. That's what I did.
This is what happened.
And run.
When you get shot in the game, it was like an elimination. When you get shot, you gotta put your hand up like this and the gun in the air to let them know, your hand on the head and the gun in the air to let them know you was hit so they won't shoot you. I got hit, so I'm walking out like this. All of a sudden, somebody runs past, pop, pop, hit me in the ass.
Look.
I turn around, I see you running like this.
That don't mean it was me. That doesn't mean it was me.
She's the only one behind me.
I wasn't the only one behind.
And she was on my team. Say no, I don't know if she was on my team, but she still hit me.
So from there, after paintballing, everybody, the after party was at Buffalo Wild Wings. Of course, this guy had to sit next to me. You know, I know he wanted me from
First of all, I didn't know she was sitting right there. I was sitting. Lies. It was me and my best friends. We was sitting right there. My brother Dante was sitting on the other side of me. Then my home arm was sitting right here. So we was sitting like that. Then she happened to be like right here. I'm like, oh. So they wanted us to move close, like the switch seats, so we can be like in the same area. So we just put tables together, and somehow me and her ended up next to each other.
So how we?
And she knew she was spying the kid because she gonna order the same thing I ordered.
What? No.
I had the menu first. I ordered first.
That's what I get. No.
I ordered first.
I said I
She
wanted
said,
to try
that sounds good. I'll get that too.
I was not spying on the kid for that, okay? I just like what he ordered. Anyway.
Spying on the kid.
You know, fast forward 3 years later, I make him
No. We can't.
Stuff.
No.
I order stuff.
No, wait.
I
Back
give him to
up.
order what I like, and then that way I can try everything. But rewind.
We can't fast forward because we got to get to the part that really got us talking.
Okay.
Due to the fact that my homie Dante was challenged with a shot. So
No,
He took them shots like a champ.
Dante. Let's be correct. Dante started the challenging. He started challenging.
No, because
with
Shorty
the
was
girl.
talking heavy, and he was like, because she was ordering a drink, and she was like, well, you drink light. He was like, I could drink whatever you want. So she was like, well, get some shots. And he was like, bet. So, you know, he went straight to the Patron, and he got something else. So they took, what, 2-3 shots straight? No, they took 2.
No, it was 4. It was 2. It was 2, and then they did another 2.
Yeah.
It was 4.
So they did that. So then they going around. I'm laughing. Then somebody challenged. They was talking trash. I'm like, well, you can drink whatever you want. So they challenged me. So, but she was like, so she's like, wait, I gotta drive. I gotta pick up my kids. So if somebody challenged me, I ain't drinking. I was like, don't worry about it. I'll take your shots for you if you get challenged. Now, I did mine. We coming to the close of the evening, and we all about to leave. But they went to the bar and ordered shots. I walked up there with them, but they was taking too long, and I had to go to the bathroom. So I went to go pee. When I came back, she already took her shot, and she going, where was you at? You was supposed to be right here.
First of all, okay, that's your side. That's your side. That's your side.
No, I'm not done talking. You can't cut me off. She was like, first of all, where was you at? You was supposed to take my shots with me. I said I had to go pee. I said I was going to the bathroom. I'll be right back. She wanted to be all fast and throw her shot back. She could have stalled a little bit, talk shit a little bit like she normally do, but no, she wanted to take a shot anyway and took that John. See, that's why you don't let people pick out your shots.
So anyway, my side is, he said he did say he would take the shots. He was like, okay, well, he was like, they taking too long. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm like, okay. Man, he was gone for like 20 minutes. Okay,
Yo, it was not 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
We wasn't even in there 20 minutes like that. That's the embellishment. They keep going 20 minutes.
Then you told me I can't interrupt you, right? Anyway, he was in there for like 20 minutes. So I'm like, they just pressing me. Take these shots. Spoiled done paid for them. So I'm like, all right. So I took a couple of the shots. And I'm like, look, I can only take 2. I can't take the whole 4. Then after they done pressed me, he was on his 20-minute pee break. Then I'm like, yo, where was you? Like, you know, I thought you was gonna look out for me. Like, you just abandoned me. He was like, no, they was taking forever. I had to go pee. Yeah, you know, I found out, time later, he got an old man bladder. He got pee every 5 minutes. But
you lying ass.
That's beside the point. But I'm just like, damn. Like, I just kept going in on it. Like, yo, I thought we was cool. We was about to be homies. All that. He was like, no, it wasn't. It was them. They was taking long. I wasn't even in the bathroom that long. Why you ain't stalled? I'm just like, man, whatever. It's cool. Like, don't even. So anyway, we get home, going home. Everybody's posting their pictures on social media. Everybody, so the mutual friends start tagging everybody. So everybody sending friend requests. So I send them, like, at the end of the evening, we agreed we was gonna do another outing. So I sent everybody friend requests, like, oh, we gonna hang out again in another couple weeks. I mean, might as well send everybody friend requests. I send him a friend request. Then he sends me a message in the DM talking about something. See, I knew you wanted to be my friend. I'm like, no, I want to be your friend.
The only reason I said that because she was like, oh, we ain't cool. Like, she had a chain want to talk to me, like she was mad or something. So when she sent the friend request, I was like, oh, look who wants to be my friend. I was like, so you're not mad at me no more. She was like, no. I was like, all right, well, I'm going to get up to you the next time we go out and hang out or whatever.
We'll see.
And she was like, pretty much, ever since that day, to cut a long story short, because you're going to get 20 different sides and 20 different truths and her embellishments.
We got to tell pinpoint. We pretty much talk every day after that.
Yeah.
But first, it was on Facebook. So let me tell you how this man played me, right? He played me.
No,
so I'm like, it's going on like.
Make it seem like I was like trying, like I was like, oh, I'm gonna bag that. Like, no, I was like,
we was chilling. Like it wasn't at first. The first, like, I would say, like, at least like definitely the first week.
Yeah, the first
week. We was just like talking. It wasn't nothing like. I'm really trying to get with him. He really trying to get with me. We was just talking to each other, like just having random conversations. Oh, you got kids? Oh, I got 2 kids too. Like just stuff like that. Saying like what our situations was, what we doing, where we work at, things we like. Nothing really major. So we go into like almost a week. So I say, it's okay for you to ask me for my phone number. You don't gotta introduce me. Like you don't gotta keep hitting me up on Facebook Messenger. This being gonna say, oh, well, I was gonna wait a couple more days, but since you said something, what?
No, it was in the middle of the week. I was at least gonna wait till that Friday. And it was like what, Wednesday or something? I was at least gonna wait till the Friday of the week. Then I was gonna
He tried to play.
I ain't trying to play. I was being honest.
Yeah.
I'm being honest. I'm a stand-up young man. I'm being honest. I was but you was like, oh, for real? That's what you was gonna do?
But he also likes to be an a-hole too. So I think that was him trying to be an a-hole.
Nah, not really.
It's okay.
But from then we
after that we exchanged numbers and then.
Sorry for the interruption.
Yeah. So yeah, he just from there, we just been stuck together. Slowly but surely.
Yeah. More so she's been my everyday since the day we met. We've talked every day. Like it's not like a day that went past that we haven't communicated. And until this day, we still talk every day.
All day long.
Yeah. She can't get enough of me. Say no. But it was just that was just the build of the relationship. Us talking, us communicating every day, learning each other.
From there, that's how date night started. We started he say on the first date, I ain't want him to know where I lived at. That wasn't true.
You had me pick me up. I had to pick you up from your homie house.
So, backstory on Alicia. Alicia is late to everything. Literally everything.
Facts.
And I'm slow. So,
Facts.
The plan was for me to drop the kids off at my best friend's house and then come back home and get dressed. But because I'm Alicia, I didn't. Because I'm Alicia, it didn't work out that way. So I hit him with the text real quick. I took my shower, grabbed my clothes, and grabbed my bag. Told the kids get in the car, and I sent them a text real quick. Can you just pick me up from my friend's house? And he gonna say, oh, you don't want me to know where you live at. I understand. It is the first date. That wasn't it.
Nah, she thought I was some crazy dude. She was like, he gonna come to your house. He ain't gonna come get me.
That's not really what happened. That's just not what happened. And how it.
But what really opened the door for everything is she hit me with a challenge. I was like, well, we can hang out. She was like, cool. You want to go out on a date? You plan it. I was like, what? We just can't go get something to eat? Go to the movies? I gotta actually plan so I put I knew somebody that was having a poetry night and stuff like that. They were doing their poem, and I knew she was into poetry. That comes from listening and conversating to figure out what she's into. And I like poetry too, so we real cultural people. We like cultural things, so arts and stuff. So we went to the poetry joint. That was our first date. So I had to plan that out. She was like, "Oh, that was nice." So the next day, I said, "So she made me plan it again."
Wait. Let me tell you how this man had me walk out on the check.
Come on, man. You can't be telling everybody that. No, that wasn't the whole truth. All right, it was the truth. We walked out on the joint, but they act like they ain't want the money. I'm standing there trying to get her attention.
He did ask the girl for the check 2 or 3 times.
5 times.
But she brought back everybody's check but ours. So he said, look, we out. And I wasn't about to pay, so I ran behind him. Actually, I think I left him because I walk a little fast.
She thought I was playing. I went to go walk out the door with something. She came flying past me. I'm like, did she just beat me to the car and everything? Hurry up and get in. So
won't get me stuck with the check.
But outside of that, it was a great night. And then from there, we just build. Every 2 weeks, every other weekend, every Friday, every other Friday was date night. So
it was it worked out perfect because we both didn't have our kids every other Friday. And I'm just like, wow, this is meant to be. So that just became, I'm like, we start this now. This has to be date night for forever. And he was just like, okay. And here we are, 3 years later.
3 years and some change.
Yeah, date night on our every other Friday. So that quality time definitely helped like build stuff. Like we've done so much every other Friday with each other. It's like we feel like we run out of stuff to do.
But we still find stuff to do.
Yeah, and find new places and new restaurants. So
we just do stuff we ain't
our
never
latest
think about doing.
challenge is trying a new restaurant every time we go. So tonight we're at Somo. So we're about to go to our reservations. But hopefully you enjoyed this video of our little introduction. The Mr. and Mrs. Pittman. The guy who likes to claim I shot him in the ass. Who tried to play me.
I had the mark to prove it.
He don't have no mark. He ain't had no bruises. I had like 10 bruises. He didn't have none.
I did too. I had one on my ass and I had the one on the back of my arm. And on the back of my hand.
No,
I'm dead serious.
The ass one wasn't for me.
Yes, it was. You even said it was.
I did not say it.
I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure it was me, but I think I did shoot him. But I'm not saying I didn't.
No, I'm not saying it's not a complete, total possibility that I didn't shoot you. However, I don't think I shot you.
It was like when Will shot Martin on the ass in Bad Boys. When he shot him in the ass in the movie. It's like I'm not saying I was shooting, but I ain't saying I shot you. But damn, somebody shot you in that? Like, that was you. I ain't saying it. I know I was shooting. I ain't saying it was me, but damn, you got hit in that. Like.
So, welcome to
the
Mr. Pittman, like.
The Pittman world.
Don't worry, it'll be many back and forth arguments like that, because that's just what we do. That's how we communicate and pick on each other. Because it's fun. Till next time.